What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the Mattel Creations Bad Robot. MC Bad Robot. Mattel Creations Bad Robot. That's right. This is Bad Robot from, the company Bad Robot. This was a Mattel Creations project, and I think this is the only Mattel Creations thing that I've done. This is the outer box, though. So maybe now this makes more sense. This is the Bad Robot. You've probably seen him in front of, like, Cloverfield and all kinds of other stuff. This is a really cool thing. I have no idea why I really wanted it, though, except I love old school robots. And a Chogokin Pac-Man made me want to do more robots. But, like, kind of along the same vein, you know what I'm saying? Hey, kids, meet your new best friend, Bad Robot. With hidden surprises, life-size robot. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. This box is awesome. This box is so cool. Speaking of like old school stuff, we could look at this box the entire time because it is that cool. This is very nice, man. Mattel did a fantastic job with this, and that's why I wanted to get it. So this opens up like so, and you have more stuff in there, and then you have this certificate of authenticity with the J.J. Abrams signature. How cool is that? And then, of course, you have styrofoam here, which is, again, also very old school. And then you... Oh, he wants to fall out. Then you have the Bad Robot. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And there's the Bad Robot and all its diecast awesomeness. And the first thing, though, is you get this really nice, very hard, almost diecast feeling base. It's not diecast, though. But you get this really nice base that you could put him on. I won't do it, but you can do it. It takes up a lot of space, guys. But this is very cool. Now let's get size comparisons out of the way, because I just wanted to show you how big this guy was right away, because I think it's kind of surprising. Obviously, this is G1 Optimus, the Nendoroid Moore Leopardon, the recently reviewed the awesome Robo Do Rabidly Dog. But also here, we got Baymax, which is also Mattel. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's also diecast and awesome. And honestly, the reason why I went in on this guy, because having this, I knew that Mattel does robots justice, and boy, did they ever. So this big dude has some articulation too. The head moves like so, and the neck moves like so, which is great. The shoulders move. You do have to be careful, there's little wires. The elbows move. This part's a little scary feeling. And then the wrists move as well. It has a hinge on the wrist. The little hands open. Just cool. Like that. This also moves outwards. Then the legs, very tight, but it's very heavy. But they do move. And then that swivels. The knee moves. This is not for play, though, guys. The legs, I believe, are on big ball joints, from what I can tell. So, there you go with the articulation. I mean, to be honest, though, for something that really, I mean, this shouldn't be played around with too much. It does have a decent amount of articulation, I do have to say, either way. So, kudos to Mattel on that. You know, they didn't have to do it, but they did, and that is very awesome. Taking a look at this guy in full, this thing is gorgeous. It is super heavy. The amount of diecast in this is pretty incredible. Like, this whole chest, the head, this piece here, I think, like, everything almost, you know, like, I don't think the arms are, I don't think the legs are, the feet are, so it's like, this honestly has a more diecast than a lot of current Solo Chogokin figures. Yeah, no, we'll be taking a look at some of those shortly, once again. So, which is cool. But yeah, super heavy, and it looks beautiful. Like, all of this diecast has like this brushed metal look on top of this beautiful metallic candy red. It's so nice. It looks so good on all the metal parts. That's where you can see it's, you know, the arms are plastic, and the legs are plastic. Well, the bottom of the legs are not plastic. This part is. This part is not. That's pretty crazy. So, but anywho, look at this foot. And it has all these like wirings, which is really cool, that go around. I love it. Did I show you toe articulation on this guy? Did I even see that myself? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Bottom of the feet look pretty good. Love the like silver around the red. Looks really good. And these pieces look really nice here. Just a really good look to the legs, you know? Big feet, skinny legs. Really dig it. And you got all this like metal, because it's metal, pieces inside here in the crotch area. Looks really, really cool. Like, if you can look in there, there's like screws in there. It just adds to that whole diecast feel, you know what I'm saying? So awesome. The chest, which is where we started before, and then I went to the feet. Again, that awesome brushed metal look just looks great. And then you got all these rivets. Rivet on this like little hatch here, or pocket. Double rivets here and here, which look awesome. These are actually probably real, like, to keep this together. And then you got this piece back here, which is interesting. Feels like it could come off, actually. This is like a rubber piece. I wonder what this is about. I don't know. I'm not going to try to pull it out or anything, but that looks really good. I wonder what that is. Interesting. Again, you have all of these wirings. They do feel a little fragile, though, so if you ever get this, do be careful. The arms do have some of that wash, too, but it just doesn't come off as good. I like these, like, classic-looking hands, too. These are cool. You know, kind of like claw hands, but he's got, like, one finger in here. It's just wild. You know, in its classicness. Love the neck. And then the head sculpt. How are we doing this? It's so big. The head sculpt is pretty awesome. I love the yellow eyes. They have little, like, whites in them, which is cool. I love his nose. I love the rivets all around his head. Really cool. I like the black around his eyes. It gives him so much character, you know what I'm saying? Top of the head, look awesome. More rivets up here. I love this part. I love this little coily thing up here. That is so classic, but I do worry that this could rip off. It's very, very fragile, but it looks fantastic. And then the back of the head is just, you know, this piece here that's just a plate, because it opens up, guys, to reveal a ton of work, and it's closed by a magnet. So look at this detail. You got all this wiring here, the brains here, the gold that's brushed. You got this like rainbow cookie up here that powers him, you know, rainbow cookies would. And then you got like these things here, which look like a light up gimmick, like they would light up. Oh my gosh, all this tubing in here. There's so much work. There's like schematics inside there. Look at this. Look at the inside of that. All this work for something that you can't get into. Like, is that mind-blowing or not? That is just absolutely incredible. And you can see it's like the electricity goes in, and then it powers him all up. This probably would turn or something. I love this. This is absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, it didn't need it. The figure was amazing as it is, but to have all this, wow, how cool is that? All that said, I do want to point out one concern I have. He's really, really heavy. These legs are really skinny, and I do feel like while they're not loose, I can feel that the knees could definitely get a lot looser as time goes on. But other than that, this is just quite amazing. And my final thoughts, I'm going to say this right off the top here. This was a top 5 figure of last year. It didn't get into my tops because the way I do my tops of the year, it has to be something that I reviewed, is my main criteria, and of course come out last year. This would have been up there. Had I gotten around to reviewing it, and I really should have, it's a top 5 figure. The detail for something that looks so simple is just astounding. What you get in the back of the head there just like puts it over the top. You know, once you see that, you're like, yep, top 5 figure. Where it lands, I'm not going to say because I'm not 100% sure, but top 5 figure. There's no doubt about it. Mattel just did an astronomically great job. And I got to tell you, originally when I got it, when I ordered it, I was like, why did I just order that? You know, like, it's not like I love, you know, Bat Robot, you know, like I'm a huge fan or anything. I just really like this design. And it was really expensive. It was like $100. But, and when I got it, I still was like, and I think this is why I didn't like review it right away. I was like, oh man, why did I get this, you know? I opened it, I thought, oh, this looks cool, and I'm like, oh, did I really need this? So it just like stayed in the back of my, you know, to-do pile. But in retrospect, that was a mistake. Top 5 figure, guys. And it is absolutely phenomenal, and I am actually really, really happy that it is in my collection. It is definitely a keeper. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Diversify your collection. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.